Good evening and welcome to Game Week 24 of the All-Star Atlantic League. I think we might have a co-commentator tonight. Just waiting for him to join, and I'll add him in when he does. But for now, we'll have a quick rundown of the fixtures for this evening. So we have Drivetrain versus Dandies, Reigns versus Short Pump, Domingo Alcatraz, and Vikings Steam Pigs. We'll have a quick look at the conferences while we're in here as well. We have Domingo out on top on 43, Vikings second on 36, Drivetrain 31, and Reigns on 16. In the central, we have Dandies on 40. We have El Loco Fire on 34, Pelham on 34, and Alcatraz on 26. In the west, we have Steam Pigs on 35, Demons on 30, Short Pump 23, and Gators on 18. As we've said, short game week this week, just the 4 games, 8 teams playing. These are the games in hand. You may have seen in the league, some have played more than others. Here we go. So in the Eastern, Domingo and Drivetrain on 21 games. All have played in the Central. Western, there's a couple on 21 as well. We'll have a quick look at the fixtures for next week. So we're one short on Saturday, one short for our next week as well. But our next fixtures are, and as we say, here we are. We have the man joining ourselves. So let's add him in. Evening, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Just having a quick talk through the fixtures. We see we've got a short game week this week, and then for some reason we've got 5 games in the next game week, not the normal 6. I don't know what's happening there, but we can sort out. Evening. Thank you for joining me. It's good.
No problem, mate. No problem at all.
Any quick thoughts on the season so far? How Steam Pigs are going?
Yeah, we were really good season 1, scraped at final season 2, started this season really terribly, and I think did an okay transfer business that's putting us in and amongst it at a minute. But that's bad. I think we've got some players that can basically take us to a final or something if it works. But if it don't, and you know what, let somebody else have a go at final.
Yeah, they're going well for you at the moment. You're going well. So Zalco and Ronaldinho, big players at the top there. I just couldn't get Ronaldinho to go, but he's come into you and done well from the start. So that was good.
Yeah, he's done all right. And the thing for me with Maxim as well is his assists. It's his contributions full stop. I think that's unbelievable, really.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's all good, mate. All good.
Excellent.
And we've got a big chance of doing okay. Well, we're playing Vikings, so they've got. What did you say to me? They've got Roy back. They've got somebody else back, and Dangerous side should be doing better than they are. In fairness, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, had a lot of injuries, didn't they? Giggs was out for a long time, and now back. That'd be good.
Giggs were other one. Yeah, that's one. So
right, should we press the button and see where we go first? Should we do your game last, just as you're here?
Yeah, as long as Jens is all right with that. You know, if Jens pops his head up, do it.
If he shouts, we can change it. So we're going to start with Bisons and Alcatraz. So Bisons as well having a bit of injury problems. And Pens are out, Sol Campbell out, and Dye suspended. Foley injured as well. What do you think of their season? They're going okay as well, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, they've always been going okay, aren't they? 6 games lost and still to be 7 points clear at Vikings is crazy, really. Inzaghi coming in. It's not a bad replica for Mpenza, but yeah, they've gone wing back system, which I know Tato didn't really want to do, which he had to do come letting Giggs go. But yeah, just a bit of a machine, and it's but yeah, that I mean, his season this season has been, if you take the 2 previous seasons away, if you've got somebody playing an AMC doing that, you're really happy with them. But it's one of them when you've seen 36 contributions in 45, 17 in 25 starts, you're a bit annoyed that he's been so quiet, but he's still doing extremely well to have a contribution in less than 1 and 2. So,
yeah. Like you said, if you took out the other 2 seasons, you'd be really happy with 9 goals and 2 assists from an AMC. So we'll say he's having a good season as opposed to a fantastic season.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah. Excellent. Right, and we'll jump across to Mega Horses Alcatraz. He seems to have got him set up in a way he likes now. He's brought in some of his favourites. Volodenkov, obviously, is going well for him. What do you think about his lineup?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'd be similar to Dan. I'd play Volodenkov over Candela any day of the week. I think he's superb. Zambrotta can play wing back, as we know in editor. That 4 across, it's a massive down. But apart from Zambrotta, I won't really say Zambrotta because he brought him in Super League before whatever happened in Super League. But the 3 to the left of him, Volodenkov, Lusanov, and Paredes, definitely down players. And yeah, I think it's a strong side. And if anybody can get that sort of team playing, it'll certainly be done.
Yeah, definitely. Paredes is an interesting one, and he's very underrated by a lot of people, but never lets you down at all. 7.5, there you go. A goal and 3 assists as well in 10.
No, it was good. It was good for us, but I was big on Nikiforenko for Jamie for a long time, and I knew if there were a dangle of Paredes in there for down when he'd become Alcatraz manager, I knew there'd be a chance I could get him if it depended on where it was. Dangling Paredes in because he's fantastic. He's fantastic. One of the most underrated DMCs in competitive champ, I'd say. If you have an home save, he's unbelievable. But I do think in terms of competitive champ, I think he's one of the most underrated ones that do great for anybody.
Yeah, definitely. Excellent. So first game of the evening, Tato versus Horse. Any predictions?
2-1 said Domingo. Apologies, Dan. But yeah. Strong side.
Yeah, it's going to be a tight one, this one. Definitely. Right, let's kick our first game off. Domingo, get us underway here. Gattuso, who's moved back to DMC, been involved straight away. Inzaghi with a chance. But straight on, Luca Toni, who's started scoring goals for him as well.
I love Luca Toni, as everybody knows. To be a legend.
If you're crossing the ball in, then that's the guy you want on the other end of it.
Oh, definitely, mate. Definitely, yeah. And I mean, you can't get a game for Dudley in the league at the minute, but we've got other options. But yeah, definitely. I think he's one of them. Like, I don't know, I'm saying if you get him right, he's unbelievable. And, I think he's been underused in competitive champ personally as well myself.
Yeah, I think you're right. Can he move in Super League? Because I might be interested because I can't get a goal scorer at Fulchester.
Don't think so, mate. Don't think so. I think I brought him in from. I'll have a look. You can have Edwin Congo can move though. I like Edwin. On an home save, Congo's amazing.
Yeah. I got Pizarro. We're just not doing it. That's weird. Right, we're at half time. Anyway, talking about the wrong league here. Good performance by Alcatraz that first half. 3 shots, 3 on target. Just the one for Domingo not on target. I haven't seen Tato either. Have I? Oh, we have. There he is.
Here now. Yeah. I think I played Dan in one of the games. I downloaded save and played no matter what. I could not beat his Alcatraz side. I think we come away with a draw. We got absolutely battered, to be fair. So he's one of them massive deep thinker at game and knows he's got, like I say, you look at Veron with that little arrow, etc. I just think he's interested to see how Alcatraz do. I think there'll be a bit of a dark horse if he comes to playoffs and squeak in there. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, I think when I played him, I think I did win, but it was 2-1 or 3-2, and he deserved far more out of it than he got. Definitely. What's Tato doing? Walker off for Shevchenko. Swap him with Kuhl. And Diag on Kuhl. Excellent. A bit like that, I reckon.
Yeah, that's about right. You can't. I think it makes his team look a bit stronger on paper.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. I like Walker though at MC. I always feel he does better on his own there though, just in the one. But
never really done it in any of the competitive leagues, or as much as he's been brought in. Wasn't even in one at builds of Super League as well. So, which I don't understand why. He's like an unbelievable player. There's something about a lot of players that are great when, like, you're playing on an arm save. But when it comes to this, when everybody's as good as each other on this, and then there's certain players that should be great and they're not. Like I say, Veron being one of them, but obviously Dan's got a great tune out of him. So
yeah, definitely. Yeah. It says 20 appearances, but that doesn't really count the fact that he's been a lot better when Horse has had him than he was before.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Page 60 from Horse, so we will do that. 1-0 Alcatraz at the moment, kick off the second half. Kicks off, big save by Toldo there, just as we get towards 60. Is Zambrosolo. Robin with the chance. And we get to 60. It seems to be a good Alcatraz performance. Yeah, doing very well.
Yeah, another shot on target. Domingo had one off target as well. Just, like I say, it's just that underrated solid four at the in DM line. I think, as good as Tato's attacking players are, they're coming up against some really good defensive players.
Yeah, definitely. I know Vucinov's a big Horse favourite as well, isn't he?
Yeah, well, we had a I don't even think I'm not sure if you were I don't think you were full Chester manager then, mate. When a few of us were running Super League, and I took him off accidentally when he was down to best player. In game, we always have a laugh about it, but he's very, very, very good, very underrated player as well. I think he's always good for a bench spot, regardless, or a starting spot. He's a very good player when it comes to competitive champ.
So it's play on from Horse. Expected, really. They played well. So, yeah. He said he cried all night.
Yeah, to be fair, I cried as much after as well because I was gutted. I was proper. If you'd have seen the amount of apologies I said to him, yeah.
Toldo up on the 9 there for Domingo, so keep a minute at the moment.
Yeah, well, it says done it. It says how much that Alcatraz have dominated it if Toldo's on the 9.
Yeah. Okay, quite a. So, move Shevchenko and Robin up front. Extend the wing back arrows another notch. Move Kuhl to AMC. With Keane slotting him behind. Next to Tuso.
Well,
I was a bit confused, but yeah, I see where he is now. Okay.
Yeah, it's going for it, but being defensive in the same breath.
Do you want an hour on Kuhl? Lovely. All right. Okay. I was going to offer an hour on Kuhl, but he is happy, so we will carry on until 90 minutes. As you've said, he's going for it. Let's see if they can get back in it. So we kick back off again. Tony with a chance there, probably to win it.
I think the thing about the All-Stars in the American League is where it does in Super League and playing in Australia, it really does matter where you finish in the league. I think in this, we go to the 3 different like setups of it, it don't matter where you finish it. Or if you're in playoffs, everybody's going to have a chance, which is pretty wild, but pretty good.
That's the second Kutzkoff it is after 85. Looks like he's probably won it. A big performance. This probably the best performance of the season for him. You reckon?
Yeah, I'd have said so. And then
as well.
said
yeah, well, dominant as well. Look at that.
Yeah, they definitely deserved. And you know what? I don't rate Kutzkoff as a player at all, personally, but he does bits for us, and yeah, you can see why he likes him.
Yeah, definitely.
Was that a Toldo down to a 7?
Yeah, it was 9, wasn't it? At 60?
Yeah, 9.5 time.
Yeah.
6 wins in 7. Also just said as well. Obviously, you don't realise, I think, but then again, like I said, don't like Kuzov, but it's today. One of the match performance.
Yeah, an assist and a
goal.
Good
game to set us off.
Yeah, good game to start us. We jump across and we are Drivetrain and Dandies. I don't know if have I seen Savage? Was he? Yes, he is. Yeah, Savage is here. Excellent. We can do this. So they line up the. What was the change? There was a change. Oh, it was Simone back in for Jeff Whitley. Unsurprisingly.
Poor Jeff.
Yeah, poor Jeff. Been replaced by Diego Simone. You know, he won't be happy.
Another night on tiles for Jeff.
Ruud van Nistelrooy with a arrow from centre mid to striker.
Something tells me that might work. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think is this the third game of that now?
He can definitely do bits from AMC if you play him at AMC. Again, that's when you're playing at home and whatnot. But
across to Dandies, who we've got just set up as they were when Duggan had them. There was a couple of changes because his transfers hadn't gone through, but we've kept the formation the same. They're on a bit of a slide as well, a bit like Domingo actually. Lost the last 4, is that now?
Yeah,
after winning. Yeah. Still a strong side, though.
Yeah, massively. I would think if you look at, Bowyer for Ambrosini. Bowyer got an assist and a match performance on his first game for us, but still I'm loving his win backs and his that DMC line all play for us in the Super League. But you look at the centre halves. You've got Cannavaro suspended, and then you've got Samuel and Stam starting. I still feel, regardless of whatever going on for Duggan, etc., I'm sure before the end of the season, hopefully it'll bring itself right for him, and he'll be back involved again. But this is definitely a title winning type of team.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, strong, very strong side. So second game of the evening, and we will get this one going. Predictions for this one. Savage saying they're on poor form as well. So
yeah, I'm feeling a one apiece and stupid penalties. Oh, stupid penalties not counting games. No, I think one apiece at full time, and then what will be in time.
Are you saying about the playoff situation and how it it matters where you finish? I think that golden goal extra time as well. That's a big thing to be able to. I know a lot of the time when they do it, like take ice hockey for instance, you still get a point. If you get that far,
right.
But then the winner can take 2 points from it, kind of thing. So it just feels a bit bad if you draw 1-1 and then get a last minute, 120th minute goal when you lose your point that you had over 90 minutes. But yeah, we're used to it now. 3 seasons in.
Well, definitely. So I don't ever think I can remember a time where I've got an extra time winner.
No, me as well. Yeah, I was wondering if somebody had the stats of who had lost the most in extra time.
Yeah, and then I do feel, looking back on thinking how it's going, I think Mike's the king of extra time winners. So
yeah. Right, let's kick this one off. So it's Drivetrain that gets on straight. Oh, Rivaldo to Elba. It's disallowed though, but Rivaldo's back on the ball again. This has been involved at the start. Bartes can't hold it. And Ferguson, but that won't count either. That's a goal disallowed for both now. Crespo with a chance goes just wide. Helper with a chance, Matera. This is end to end, first 20 minutes. Hits the woodwork as well and cleared. Rivaldo's name been everywhere. Lots of chances either side, 36 blade. And it is Barry Ferguson after 42 minutes who gets the goal for Dandies. That was it was a decent first half. 5 shots from Drivetrain, 2 on target, 3 from Dandies, 2 on target. Ferguson with the goal just before half time. We will start with Drivetrain. Elba doing okay. Everybody else 6s and 7s.
Yeah, I mean, you take a rude 7 there. You know he's capable of coming up with something, don't you?
Yeah,
well, is that first thing that Barry Ferguson has really done this season for Dandies? I know he were half pimping him out a couple of weeks back before the
2 in 15 and 1 assist, 1 man the match as well.
I tell you what, if you look at his history though, for a player that's absolutely unbelievable, you can see why he gets pimped out.
Yeah, definitely. He's another one, like you said earlier, home save, stick him in the midfield and he'll get you 15, 20 goals a season. But
yeah, plus 20 assists. And you look at but good solid centre midfield pairing and the matching, which I think Drivetrain has still got a bit of something in this.
Yeah, definitely not have it. Yeah, Savage is going as is. I didn't think he'd change a lot, to be honest.
So why would this ball going for us? Yeah. Benito Carbone's not playing. I think that's why.
And we kick off the second half. There is Van Nistelrooy's chance. Nesta with a booking. It's Crespo that makes it 2, though, after 54. Dyer with a chance back the other way. And we get to 60, 63 on the clock. Simone on a 5, interestingly. That doesn't happen very often.
Poor Jeff. Yeah, I mean, Albert, Descartes, Nesta doing everything they can.
Yeah. Jeff Whitley sat at home, one staring at his telly. How he lost his place.
Yeah, that's it. And he's looking at him saying, "You Argentinian bugger."
Yeah.
No, he's a changed man nowadays, isn't he? He's got off of everything that he was into, speaks to people with addictions and stuff. So he's not only a Mike favourite, but he's a great man advocate in real life as well, which is good.
It's good too. To be honest, don't know a lot about him, to be honest. Remember him playing, but yeah.
Yeah, he got bad into drugs and everything. And, you know, we still, I've heard a couple of, like on the Kosh podcast, talked to a couple of people on there that played with him, said like on a game day he's on it, but away from it, absolute record of the highest order.
Right, so the changes Perez to AMC and Decor Central, DMC done. Excellent. So we will carry on, hoping that Perez doesn't get in Van Nistelrooy's way as he runs through.
No, I think Mike said there, he's got no idea what's happened to Bartes because he's the worst season in all my time of being involved in Super League and this. He's not been great. That's worst.
Yeah.
Season. And obviously, he was a big draft pick for Mike, which I understood why.
Second pick, I think. Yeah, second pick. Right, so let's kick off the last half an hour. See if Drivetrain can get back into it. Definitely feels like they deserve something, at least a goal from this. They played well.
Yeah, there's been a lot of black and grey.
Doesn't look like it's coming though. Can we get... Looks like a decent defensive performance, but then we talked about the centre backs, didn't we? Being very good at dandies, so shouldn't really be a surprise. And we get to the final whistle, but yeah, Drivetrain very disappointed with that. 10 shots on goal, 4 on target, no goals. 5 from dandies, 4 on target, and 2 goals. Yeah, what's that? Takor on a 9, Elbert on a 9, Madavicky on an 8, Nestor on an 8. That isn't a bad performance at all, is it?
No, definitely. And if you've not scored and you've got them attacking players like that on them sort of ratings, you're a little bit infuriated. But that back five at Dundas is like, but I say back five, you take the back seven, if you set the centre midfielders into
Yeah, exactly as you say, with that 9-8, 9-9-8 all the way across there. Yeah, just a big defensive performance from them and 2 good goals. Excellent. Good game. Unlucky Mike. Well played, Duggan. And that jumps us to Vikings. We got one before that. Haven't seen the end, so should we do yours last, do you reckon?
Yeah, do it last minute. That's all good.
We'll go to Sloths. Go to
I mean, I didn't say Daz or Rocks either, like, but...
I thought Daz was in right at the start, I think, but I haven't seen
I mean, I don't know what I can see on this and what I don't see.
Yeah. So Sloths line up like this. Khan and goal, Ayala West. He's here. Yeah, he says he's here. Lizarazu, Cambasso, Petrov, Yakubu, Kerr, Brozek, Henri, and Cliver. What do you think about that?
I mean, there's a lot of home save favourites in there, isn't there?
Yeah.
West Yakubu, Petrov's. I like Petrov on the home save. Wouldn't really have him in this sort of thing. Petrov, Kerr, Brozek. I hate him in AMC personally. He's one of them. He's like Osiribe. He's like Shevchenko. They've got like they're a forward centre, but they've got like if you look at edit, they've got one for AMC. But he seems to do a little bit. But it's a team that can do a bit of damage. I just think there's a few positions. And look, if a redraft's going to happen after this season, it's really interesting to see how Daz does with his own stint on his own team and his own players. But yeah, it just Yakubu charging down that right wing back line is not something I'd do, but I can imagine him coming up with an assist or something today now because I've mentioned it. So
if you think back, it was really interesting what you say about the drafting and like if you thought back to your first season, what you would have drafted compared to what you would now, like how different would it be? You know, like,
yeah. Well, we had this conversation, didn't we? I mean, a couple of my first big picks were Samuel and Yap Sam.
Yeah,
thought I'd try and build front back, but it didn't take long to get it moving. I mean, like I said, I've been to that last 2 finals, so it's worked okay. I am obviously crippled it too much. Feel like I might have done this time, but I feel like we've got a chance. But yeah, it's not a bad side at all. But I'd probably tempted to maybe if it were me, Henri can play AMC, so I'd have probably swapped Henri and Brozek about, in my personal opinion. But again, what do I know? That's what I could. Put into it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, same with me in the draft. So my first picks were Van Nistelrooy, Totti, and Veron. And you're like, at the time, you're like, wow, 3 great players. And then you think, hang on, if I'd actually thought about it, none of them have really done anything in competitive champ ever. So
Yeah. I mean, Totti were pretty decent for me for a spell, and he did well when we were playing on left wing. But yeah, it's one of them. You can't help. It don't matter how long you've been playing competitive champ. You can't help but go to the players that you think are going to do it all, can you? It's like, but then it's players that you think are all value as well when you're trying to move players on and bring players in. So there'll always be somebody. There'll always be somebody that'll pay massive for Veron. There'll always be somebody that'll pay massive for Totti. And it's one of them. So it's if they don't work, you can move them on and get something decent in.
Yeah, definitely. Cross to Reigns, who look like this in a typical Rocks kind of formation. The change for them was Pizarro has come in up front on the left-hand side. Still waiting for Vieri, which is probably their big player. He's got another 3 weeks out yet, though. Disappointing season for Rocks, really.
Yeah, they've been a. I mean, they weren't overly great first season. Last season, they put a lot of pressure on a lot of teams. This season, I think a lot's been down to Vieri being injured because he's been great for Rocks. I think out of the two wingers, I think Georgiatos easily can do things from ML. Zanetti is a waste of time at right wing for me. Absolutely waste of time. I've tried it and I didn't. I pulled him straight back to DMR when we ended up winning other league so.
He was very good for me. Going back Super League again on the right side of the 3 DMCs, so not playing out wide. But I'd say he was very good, as in his average rating was good, but his contribute he didn't score or assist. He just played well every week.
Yeah, well, I played him there as well, mate. I think for some time I had 3 DMCs, which were a good average at middle, Zanetti on right, and then Stephen on left for 3 DMCs as well.
Yeah.
And he did as well. So yes, there is they can do it. I just think you lose a lot of what he can give you. I mean, his stats look unbelievable there.
Yeah.
So I just think you lose a bit of what he can give you playing him on right wing, which you shouldn't do. Look at them stats, but it just is the game, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly right. Predictions for this one?
2-1 Reigns.
2-1 Reigns. It's going to be tight, I think. And we will kick this one off. It was Reigns that gets underway. Zanetti straight on it after we've said he can't play right wing. So guaranteed assist.
You talk about players and things happen. Stupid is this game.
Jimenez is a good one as well, isn't it? So he leaves him out, but every time he plays, he scores, I think, for him. He's
not somebody I'd have ever known about until Rocks. He brought him in at Agis at Super League and did well as well. I think he's very, very good player. Still not signing him on arm save though. I'd be interested to see what he can get out of him in a season.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've ever had him either. It's Jimenez with another chance as well, and again, it's been all over Pizarro as well. And there is the Rocks' favourite, making it 2-0 here. Big first half from Reigns. And we get to half time. Yeah, big first half from Reigns. Look at that.
Yeah, they've absolutely come out of blocks, haven't they? I think. Trying to look at it.
It's always difficult to tell because he's got it in this weird order. I can never tell who's having a good game.
Yeah, I'm looking at goals, seeing if any assists had come from Schmuck, but
the assist was from Harry Summerlin.
Yeah, he's an absolute assist machine as well. Feel like Maxim can be.
Yeah.
And it looks great. It looks absolutely I mean,
He does.
one
You
game.
normally find his finishing's really bad, isn't it? It's like 2 or 3, but up at 13 is good.
But everything else as well looks absolutely solid. So he's
Yeah.
worthy of a place. Definitely.
Yeah. He played the first game, scored, and man of the match. So, unsurprisingly, he's in there across the short pump anyway. Who says roll to 60 straight away? Excellent. So we will do that. I haven't seen Rock, so we will carry on for now. He'll be happy at 2-0 though. Petrol for the chance, Prozac. Zanetti being involved a bit. And we're up to 60, 61. Condition-wise is all good for Rock, so I don't think we'll do anything there. Zanetti on a 6. There you go. We talked about him. He's done the opposite.
Yeah.
Cross to short pump. Oliver Kahn having a decent game and goal. Everybody else just average, really.
Makes a change.
Yeah.
It was straight in my DMs with Daz saying, "Oh, when Buffon went out because to be fair, I think Buffon for me, the best Buffon I've ever seen in competitive champ." But he said, "Oh, you need a keeper. What about Oliver Kahn?" And I'm like, "No, thank you."
Yeah, I'm not sure on Khan either. So he's Clive up to Mido. Rozek for Alex. Terry for West. Okay, some interesting changes there.
Mido finds his way to scoring goals. That's
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't done. He hasn't done obviously.
He hasn't, but yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, he does definitely. He doesn't need many minutes, does he, to get a goal?
No.
I think. Excellent. So we will carry on until 90. Can short pump get back into it? Oh. Seems to be still rains heavy at the moment with 10 to go. Here's Zanetti though. And we do get 87 on the clock. Mark Howe gets one back in. No, horse, there's no washing machine or dryer or anything for me tonight.
Unless it were
me opening. It's probably your own one.
Unless it's me opening the can. I know Dan likes he's got a heated air as well as Dan. He used to love it during talk. Look at Charlie Chaos man at match again.
Yeah, great performance again. Some big performances in there from Reigns. Short pump probably a bit unlucky in the end. They got the goal. I was saying that though, dominated by Reigns. Cross to short pump. A couple of 5s in there. The DMCs. The problem he had is he's got them DMCs and he's got them running into centre mid, but there's nobody in centre mid for Reigns. And I think they're just getting swarmed by these 3, aren't they? That's your problem.
So, Schmuck's just running past them. See you later, mate. It's like, oh, pass this ball here. Them 2 idiots aren't knowing it.
Yes.
Apologies, Dan. That's a bit bad. But yeah, it's one of them. It's that sort of tactic can work big time as well. Putting pressure on. But come against good time to do the difficult side to beat Reigns.
Yeah, definitely.
Massively.
Okay, we get to our last game of the evening. So, do you want to talk us through your side?
Pretty self-explanatory, really. I mean, and to be fair, Frank is doing all right in the Super League for us as well. And I like Franca, but I've got this thing about Paul Scholes being okay. He's not done bad.
He's an interesting one. I put him in and I'm not comparing them as players on the game, but one of those that if he's in your side, you play better, even if he doesn't contribute.
Yeah, well, I know the cheater of the whole Super League, Ryan Aldridge, were a big fan of that. If you had a Totti inside, didn't do all, but having a better player inside works.
Yeah.
Which is why Del Vecchio started more. I mean, obviously, I had Nicky Franco obviously before he came to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a massive fan of this tactic anymore, but it's doing all right. So just keep rolling. And my Mummel is a bit of a enigma, but he's starting. You know, you put him side to side. You think he can still do something there because
I like him. I like Van Bommel. DMC,
yeah,
MC with an arrow can do the lot. I like him.
yeah. But he's got. If you're looking at it, like Scott said, Scott had him in Super League. He's 20 for AMC as well in a day. He's fantastic, but I like him, which is why I brought him back in. But yeah, I think we've got a pretty solid side. I don't think it's best 11 in the league, but I don't think it's far off either.
No, yeah, it's a good side. Very good side. Maldini's still doing very well. 36, but still being very good.
Yeah, he nearly got bin back off now. EPS fit again, but when I looked at the 7.5 rating, can't drop him yet.
No, definitely. And after you said losing Buffon for that time, you've actually ended up with some very good keepers in there.
Yeah,
I'd say you've got 4 very good start keepers.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they let me down big time, so that's why I went big on transfer market for swapping keepers in and that. But yeah, we're doing. I think we've got some. I mean, Elefropos can be erratic. Taibbi, it can be. He's unbelievable, but again, like most keepers, he can still throw a. But you look at that, you can't knock them ratings so far. So yeah, it's good. I'm still not confident though against this lot.
That's going well. So across the Vikings, we've got a few players back, as we said about Mackay back as well. We didn't talk about, but that's big for him as well. Giggs in there, so they go like this. Another strong side. Then we talked about DMC lines, Jeremy's, Zilios and Tomasi. That's pretty good.
I think keeper to the AMC is fantastic. I'm throwing myself down a hole here because I'm going to say Ronaldo's best Ronaldo I've seen for Jens. Saying's been scoring goals for him. But for what 10 and 16, that's mental. But looking at what we're doing, nobody else in this league would pick them two as a striker pairing, but they're doing great for him.
No, definitely not.
So I'd be happy to run away with a draw here. But I can't see it. I can see them beating us because they've been in a bit of baddish form. They haven't been as.
They haven't been. No, I played them twice, 2 weeks in a row, and we drew them both. But they had a lot of injuries, and I was quite disappointed that I didn't win at least one of them with all the injuries. Because I'm thinking if he's got a full squad, I think he's. So they lost 2-0 Alcatraz, and then
they haven't been good for a while, so it's going to come good again. So I feel like we're going to get battered here.
Good luck, mate, and good luck, Jens. And we will get this one kicked off. Last game of the evening. Steam Pigs in the grey and orange. I like that away shirt.
I should have put black on. Lovely orange. Should have put black on so we could read it because it's awful.
I like it, but yeah, you can't read it. Let's get kicked off. So Steam Pigs gets underway here. And Skull straight in. With a chance. His Giggs, Tomasi, good save. And there's Alco, and I think it was Ronaldinho as well that put the ball in, and he's on the ball again. The chance goes just wide. Half an hour played. And he's got a second. There we go. That's what he gives you up front.
Yeah, but it's one of them, innit? You're always in with a chance if you've got him up front.
Yeah, we've said, 3. This is a great performance. Team's absolutely turning it on here.
I mean, to be fair, this were like Super League, like when we were battered burn, but never known for a team of my stature. I mean, apart from first season of this, where I scored a stupid amount of goals, I've never ever scored that amount of goals. Oh, yeah, 3 goals. The keeper
Feels
4.
like a maybe dodgy goalkeeping. Richard Wright on a 5. Good performance. We'll start Vikings. Haven't seen Jens. 5 for the keeper. Mendieta on a 5 as well. Mackay on a 5. Just completely shut him down, I think.
It looks that way. It looks that way.
Yeah, we talked about Van Bommel. They go on a 9 in there, playing very well.
And Ronaldinho being cool. But yeah, just roll it, mate.
Yeah, roll it on.
Can't do what else, really.
Jens, so, yeah. Where was the assist? Van Bommel, Bowyer. That's interesting, isn't it? Ronaldinho on a 6 with an assist. 12.
I mean, he's had 1 shot off target, but there must be something else he's doing wrong.
Yeah. Interesting. Happy to roll it? Sorry, did you say?
Yeah, massively. Yeah. Just roll.
Roll to 60. Excellent. Keeps with the chance cleared away. Oh, no. Okay. Penalty Vikings and a sending off for Taibbi.
Right. It's got to be Scholes, mate, for Dimitri. And then centralise Ronnie with no arrow.
No arrow, like that?
Roll. Yeah, then just roll that. That'll be good, mate.
Jens will just look. We're not going to change anything. Mackay still on a 5, Wright still on a 5, Mendieta still on a 5. But I think maybe Mendieta taking the penalty, but I can't remember. It is Ronaldo even who steps up, makes it 3-1.
It's early. It's at 55 minutes. It's like, oof.
I think there might be another goal in it for you, yeah? I think you could be 61 on the clock. Still playing well. Just the penalty.
Yeah, I'll just roll it, mate.
Roll it, yeah. Still doing okay. There's still 5s and 6. Oh, Jens is right. Here he is. So 60 minutes, Jens. I don't know what you've seen and what you haven't. You're 3-0 down, but Ronaldo has just converted a penalty for you, and Taibbi's been sent off. Last chance. Any changes, Jens? Mackay's been having a great season for him, but not tonight.
I think this save has been great. Like, he wanted him back after he had a great season for me. But it was all to get certain players in. But yeah,
did you have Nicky Franco and Mackay at one point?
No. This season I only got Nicky Franco for this season. Because they would have been a decent pair as well, wouldn't they?
Some cool people need this. Let me see. But for Duke from always going for it.
I won't be surprised to see this finish 3-3, in fairness.
Yep, 3 up top, so like that. Yeah. Horse saying not often you see 4 keepers used in the same game. He's right. Perfect from Jens. Excellent. Still got a chance if you want to do anything, mate. We haven't clicked it on yet, so.
No, I can't go all there, can I? No, that's
carry on. Yeah, excellent. Last half an hour, 3-1, Steam Pigs. His gig's coming the other way. Well defended by Samohanovic. So, Viduka.
Oh, it's very Vikings heavy.
Ronaldinho, they're getting involved. Bowie with a chance. Said Bowie again. Said, well, Steam Pigs had a lot of chances in a short space of time. 15 to go here. Ronaldo having another chance as well. And Vikings Viduka with 10 to go now.
No, knew it.
He's involved as well. Last 5. Big save by the keeper as well. And there it is. It is 3-3. It's went wide up at 87.
It was coming. No, it's coming. Just roll.
Completely evening. Right, look you.
Oh no, hang on a minute. Put Ronaldinho back to MC with a long arrow to Sigalco.
Like that. Got a minute to go. Jens, opportunity to change if needed.
Take your keeper out now, please, Jens. See if
he's going to do anything here. I don't think he will, to be honest. It's only a minute until the end anyway. Just let us know. Give it another 30 seconds and we'll carry on. I can't see any changes though. Oh, he's doing it. He's going for it.
Yeah. Castroman assists for winning goal, incoming.
With a minute to go. And we will kick us back off. Ronaldo close. End of 90 minutes. Sending offs. Let you down there.
Okay. That's awful, isn't it?
Yeah. That's unlucky. That is the game not giving you much of a chance here. Good performance, though.
No sendings off. We win that. So,
3-0.
I'm scared of another sending off. So, can you bring Soroczynski on for Maldini, please? Just be safe.
Yep.
While I'm there.
Yep.
Right. So centralized side.
Yep.
And then Ronaldinho to the left, and then put Valbombo up at the side of him. Give them 2 big long arrows, pair of them.
Long arrows like that?
Yeah, there we go. We'll go try and win it, aren't we? So,
yeah.
There we go. Cheers, Matt.
Excellent. Across to Vikings. Jens, let us know what you want to
do. Crap on the crutch, see.
Horse is trying to get you to put the Saeed arrow on.
Yeah, the striker. Get him a long arrow at striker as well. Why is that it? You never know. I mean, it worked last time I did it. He scored. So.
See what Jens wants to do here. Okay, mate. So I think he's just carrying on that, mate.
Getting our own side. Before we.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's done. There we go.
Let's kick off extra time. I think I'm taking Jens means play on when he says okay, mate.
I'm sure it does.
Yeah, I think it does. And we kick off extra time.
Leaving ourselves massively open, to be fair. Look at possession.
It's Giggs Hussein. Some have a yellow.
Yeah, we're getting battered here now.
Still a chance here, though, I think. And we get to half time, so you were dominating it up until the sending offs.
That's turned round in that first extra time. They've absolutely battered us.
Ronaldo on the 9, Tomato 9. No changes at this point.
Just roll it.
We will roll it on. Last 15. Can we get a winner here?
I hope not.
Ronaldo. Can't hold it. It's Jeremies who gets the goal after 108, and that is the game absolutely screwing you out of 3 points there. What were the sending offs? The penalty.
Yeah.
Reckless challenge, 2 feet onto Messi.
Game ends. That's
Pistec
of the highest order. Dan, I love you. You're doing great for this. I'm going to duck off now.
Yeah, no worries. Lucky there, mate. Thank you for joining me tonight. Much appreciated.
No problem at all, mate. And cheers, lads, for joining. And I'll see you on next stream when I'm in. Yep. See you later, mate.
Definitely. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you. Excellent. So that takes us to the end. A big thank you for Steve for joining us tonight. That's great. Always happy to have somebody else on. Classifieds, Drivetrain 0, Dandies 2, Reigns 2, Short Pump 1, Domingo 0, Alcatraz 2, and then the 4-3 we've just seen from the Vikings with the send-ins off. 12-man Vikings, Savage says. Indeed. So that makes the table look like this. Domingo on 43, Vikings now up to 39, Drivetrain 31, Reigns 19 in the central. Dandies on 43. Loco on 34, Pelham 34, Alcatraz 29, and in the West, Steam Pigs on 35, Demons on 30, Short Pump 23, and Gators on 18. So, as I said earlier, fixtures-wise, we are missing who isn't playing. Let's try and work out who isn't playing here. Gators, Demons, Steam Pigs. What am I missing? Who isn't playing? No Alcatraz and no. Sorry, I can't work this out. Memphis. No Alcatraz and no Memphis are the people not having a game this week. I'm going to quickly do packs. And there's a few things to move on as well. I think there's some internationals. There's something else going on as well. And then I'll do packs, get them sent out. If we can get teams in as soon as possible, please. And then Scott will try and get a midweek game going in as well. That'd be great. Thanks for joining me tonight. Really good. Some decent games in there. Some really good games. And I'll see you all soon.